Brown will throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. A new set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw it again. Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Second down after that incompletion.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defense.
He'll take a shot. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning.
Looking to go up top on first down. Hit as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. He wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Myers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Snap it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Brown will throw it. Fires toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing the heat. And he's wrapped up after... This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Pounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So we'll see the offense. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. First down here for the offense.
Timeout by the offense.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Stands in and takes the hit. And he's got it inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And after the Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Norton. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to pass it on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Looking to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The sure hands, it's McGee. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Got him downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Back to the air one more time. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. First and goal for the offense. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Brown will throw it. He's taking the shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
By the offense.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weber. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. He's going to let it go. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. They get to the line quickly.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of.
Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Weber. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's
a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Card. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Card. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. This is a designed run. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. And they're in for a touchdown. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And he puts through the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's caught inside the 15. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 3rd down, going up top. Ball in the air, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Lean for the wire, touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Let's see what he can do with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the offense will take over.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He'll come out throwing on first down. They're working that left side. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. This defense will try to keep everything in front. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his man down the middle. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. That's reeled in, it's Bell. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on first down. Still looking. Trying to get to him. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. One more play to pad the stats. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Looking for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. You play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack,